All installation steps along with the technical installation drawings can be found in the latest version of the PAPI LED 6.6 amps installation manual. For the most convenient assembly process, we recommend using the following tools: a digital protractor or clinometer, 2 of the 22 mm open-ended or regular wrench. Positioning of the S4GA LED PAPI near the runway is done according to specifications outlined by either FAA or ICAO standards. A typical placement example positions the S4GA LED PAPI system to the left of the runway, as seen by the approaching aircraft, near the touchdown zone. The location is determined based on aircraft type, runway slope, nominal glide slope angle and height of PAPI units above the ground. It's important to note that site requirements are often more complex than shown in general illustrations. Factors such as aircraft type, runway grade, and the presence of an instrument landing system, ILS, must be considered. Different placement rules also apply for general aviation runways used primarily by non-jet aircraft. The following is a simplified reference chart showing typical inclination angles of a standard 3-degree glide slope approach. The first PAPI unit, PAPI A, should be positioned 15 meters from the runway edge, with each subsequent PAPI unit placed 9 meters apart. Exact LED PAPI placement and glide slope calculations are provided by the airport design team. Please refer to the authorized materials for installation details and final calibration values. It is recommended to position the frame as low as possible on the threaded rods to ensure optimal stability. You can do this by adjusting the bottom nuts to the desired height, carefully lowering the frame onto them, and then securing it by placing and tightening the top nuts. This is the recommended installation method. Starting off with adjusting the front legs of the frame. Place the clinometer inside the projector, near the focusing lens. Adjust the tilt by turning the nuts located under the PAPI frame until proper calibration is achieved. Once the calibration is complete, secure the setting by fastening a second nut over the first one. Use two 22 mm open-end wrenches to tighten the nuts firmly. Place the clinometer directly on the frame, making sure it is resting securely against the built-in alignment pins. If the clinometer displays a deviation in angle or if the pointer on the leveler shows a deviation from the set level, adjustment will be necessary using the steps described later. Adjust the tilt angle of the frame using the 4 nuts at the back. When the clinometer displays the correct value of angle or the spirit level indicates the correct set level, the calibration is complete. After adjusting the PAPI tilt angle, lock the setting by tightening the nuts using two 22 mm open-end wrenches. Hold the lower nut securely in place while rotating the upper nut to lock them tightly together. This ensures that the nuts are firmly secured, preventing any loosening during operation or vibrations. Make sure both nuts are snug and properly fastened before proceeding. Once locked, recheck the level indicator. If the value remains unchanged, the calibration is successful. If the level reading has shifted, repeat the adjustment process. This final step should only be performed after all LHAs have been properly calibrated to their final angles. This applies only if your PAPI units are equipped with a tilt sensor. If no tilt sensor is installed, performing this step will have no effect. Start by setting the tilt dip switch to tilt active mode to enable tilt monitoring. Next, press and hold the tilt set button for 2 seconds until the blue light stops flashing. This action will set the current angle as the reference angle. If any PAPI projector deviates from the set reference angle, The entire PAPI system, all 4 LHAs, will automatically stop illuminating until the angle is corrected.